Well, look who's splurging on a gaming setup like it's going out of style. Kxng is at it again, throwing money around like a toad in a lily pond. I can already tell this video is going to be packed with more overhyped nonsense than a frog trying to sing opera. What's next? A 24-hour live stream of him staring at his new gear. I can't wait to see how many times he pretends to be impressed. Spoiler alert, I won't be. So grab your snacks, folks, because we're diving into the swamp of flashy gadgets and questionable decisions. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Join the Grumpy Brigade and let's wallow in this together. Let's see if this setup is worth the hype or just another soggy mess.
I bought Peterbot's exact same gaming setup that helped him win multiple FNCS to see if it can actually turn me into a pro. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with the gaming monitor, and the monitor that's actually
the classic unboxing ritual. Nothing screams I am serious about gaming quite like pulling a monitor out of a box. It's like watching a frog hop out of a bog. Exciting for a second. Then you realize it's just a frog. Let's hope this monitor is more than just a flashy frame and can actually deliver some decent visuals. Otherwise, it's just another overpriced piece of plastic.
That's actually inside of this box is used by so many pros, including Peterbot. And this gaming monitor actually cost me $600. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely a really expensive gaming monitor. And the monitor that Peterbot actually uses is the Zowie BenQ XL2566K. And surprisingly, this monitor is only a 360 Hertz display, which is kind of surprising because I did expect a lot of pros to actually use 480 Hertz, which is kind of like the best refresh rate while having a really good display monitor. That's super popular right now, but apparently a lot of these pros still use 360 Hertz. And I'm pretty sure this monitor isn't even OLED, so nonetheless, let's go ahead and set up this monitor. And just taking a look inside, there are like a bunch of pieces for this monitor. And apparently this monitor also has a bunch of color mode settings. And what I've actually heard about this monitor is that there is something called a DIAC technology that this monitor actually has. I'm actually not too sure what that is, but we're gonna have to check that out later. But I mean, yeah, inside the box we have just like a bunch of stuff.
The classic bunch of stuff unboxing. It's like opening a treasure chest, only to find a bunch of rocks instead of gold. I mean, how many cables and manuals does one person need? If I wanted to sift through a pile of junk, I'd just dig around in my own bog. Let's hope there's something in there that actually makes this monitor worth the price tag. Otherwise, it's just a fancy box of disappointment.
Bunch of stuff. I believe this monitor is only a 24-inch, so it shouldn't be too big. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and just take out all these pieces. And oh my, bro, this stand right here is like really heavy. It also comes with this thing right here. I'm actually not sure what this is. It's like some cloth thing for the monitor. We're gonna have to check that out. And obviously it comes with all the HDMI cables, the power cable. Inside we also have this box right here. And inside the box I have these things right here, which from the listing I seen the monitor has like some cover protection thing. So I'm assuming that these things are what it is. And this is basically all you get for a $600 monitor. I'm surprised there's only 3 pieces to build this thing. Let me go ahead and check out what this box is actually. Okay, it looks like there's just like some cable thing. Wait, this monitor comes with like some control system. That's actually really cool.
Well, a control system. Now that's a nice surprise. It's like finding a juicy bug in a pile of leaves. Unexpected but delightful. If it actually makes adjusting settings easier, then maybe this monitor isn't just a pretty face after all. But let's not get too excited. It still has to deliver on performance. We'll see if this little gadget is worth the hype or just another gimmick.
Really cool. I'm assuming you guys could change like the color, the display, all that stuff through this. And there's also a really cool scroll wheel. But nonetheless, here we have it, the Zowie XL2566K monitor. And I mean, all the pros use this gaming monitor, including Peterbot. So we got to see what the hype is around this thing. And I mean, this thing has some really thick bezels.
Thick bezels, huh? It's like the monitor is wearing a frame that screams, "Look at me." Instead of just letting the display do the talking. I guess if you're going to drop $600, you might as well have a monitor that looks like it means business. But let's hope those bezels don't distract from what really matters. The visuals. Otherwise, it's just a fancy picture frame for a mediocre display.
Bezels. It kind of looks like a really outdated monitor for sure. And
an outdated look for a $600 monitor. That's rich. It's like buying a brand new car that looks like it rolled off the assembly line in the 90s. If I wanted something that looked old-fashioned, I'd just dig out my ancient CRT from the attic. Let's hope it performs better than it looks. Or this is going to be one expensive mistake.
for sure. And also this thing is pretty heavy. It's not like thin or anything. It's definitely pretty thick. But let's quickly set this thing up. And also with a 360 hertz monitor, it has to mean that Peterbot has a really powerful gaming PC to actually run the stable 360 FPS. I'm assuming by now he has an RTX 5090 or he's still using his old RTX 4090. But yeah, this sticker right here does says DIAC, which is like the technology thing I mentioned earlier. I'm just gonna assume it has something to do with the display, or it has like a really fast response time, something like that. Now, some pros actually still use 240 hertz, and I'm pretty sure Peterbot sometimes use 240 hertz as well, because I'm pretty sure in like Fortnite LANs and stuff, they're kind of forced to use 240 hertz, so they really want to get used to it before the LAN. For the most part, Peterbot does use this 360 hertz monitor. It's a very solid monitor. The only thing I don't like about it is like the super thick bezels, but either
Oh, the thick bezels strike again. It's like they're trying to hog the spotlight. If the monitor performs well, I can overlook a lot, but those bezels better not distract from the action on screen. It's like having a great meal served on a dirty plate. Just ruins the whole experience. Let's hope this monitor can deliver some serious visuals to make up for its chunky frame.
But either way, this thing does have an adjustable height, as you guys can see. And I mean, it really doesn't go too high. And if you guys take a look at like the back of this monitor, honestly, there's not much that's really like unique about this monitor. You would obviously just buy this monitor to use its 360 hertz refresh rate. Now, the monitor does feature 2 HDMI ports and 1 display port. But I mean, here we have it. Yeah, 360 hertz monitor for $600, which is like ridiculous. But okay, so moving on to Peterbot's peripherals, we first have the keyboard, which you guys already should know what it is. For the keyboard, we have the one and only Apex Pro TKL. And I mean, this is the keyboard that 99% of pros are literally using, including Peterbot, just because of how fast this keyboard really is. Now, I did pick this thing up for a crazy $200, which I mean is just ridiculous, but
$200 for a keyboard? That's a hefty price tag for something that just types letters. It better come with a personal assistant and a built-in coffee maker for that kind of cash. If it's as fast as they say, it better be able to type out my grumpy thoughts before I even think them. Otherwise, it's just another overpriced gadget in a sea of flashy lights.
But this keyboard does have the OmniPoint switches with rapid triggers. And you guys can see from the box, you guys can basically adjust the actuation point, making this keyboard just the fastest keyboard you could use. And yeah, I used this keyboard so many times already. So I mean, I know how fast and capable this keyboard really is. And let me tell you, this thing is literally the best keyboard I've ever used. I'm literally not joking when I say that this keyboard makes me edit so much faster. The OmniPoint switches on this keyboard are just super responsive and fast. You guys can definitely tell why a lot of pros, including Peterbot, use this thing. I mean, this keyboard is a cheat code. And then inside the box, we just have all the wires. And we also have like this little armrest thing, which I don't think anyone even uses. And it's
the classic armrest that nobody uses. It's like the forgotten sidekick in a superhero movie. Always there but never getting any action. If it's not comfortable or useful, it might as well be a paperweight. Let's hope the keyboard itself is the real hero here, because that armrest isn't winning any awards.
And it's like really hard. It's supposed to be soft for you to actually be comfortable, but this thing is just like, I mean, this thing is gonna hurt, right? And yeah,
if the armrest is harder than a rock, then yeah, it's definitely going to hurt. It's like they designed it for toads who enjoy a good backache. Comfort is key when you're gaming or editing for hours. So if it's not soft, it's just another piece of useless junk. Let's hope the keyboard makes up for this armrest disaster.
Right? And yeah, you guys can see on the box, it says it's 20 times faster actuation, 11 times faster response time. So I mean, yeah, this thing is definitely a super fast keyboard. Like literally most pros either use the Apex Pro or the Wu-Tang, but the Apex Pro has been dominating the gaming keyboards for literally years. This thing is that fast. And I'm pretty sure Peterbot just been using this since the beginning. So, and this gaming keyboard is a complete cheat code. It also sounds really nice. Here's kind of what the sound test is for this keyboard. And I mean, yeah, it's a really solid gaming keyboard. It does come at $200, which is like the only bad part about it. Definitely a really expensive gaming keyboard. And I'm pretty sure the switches are red, if I believe. Yeah, it is red. And basically what makes this keyboard so fast and why a lot of people use it is because once you actually just press on it, setting it to the highest actuation point, even pressing it halfway, it already registers the keys. So you don't even need to press it fully for it to register. So yeah, very solid gaming keyboard that Peterbot uses. And now if we move on to the mouse that he actually uses, this is definitely one of the most popular mice that you could actually buy. It is the Logitech G Pro Superlight. Peterbot uses the white version, so this is the one I picked up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this mouse is like 48 grams or something. It's a really light mice. And I'm pretty sure the most popular mice that Fortnite pros actually use are either the G Pro or the Viper 3. They're both super fast mice. I mean, just take a look at it. The shape is also really nice. Not too small, not too big type of shape. Has a really smooth and premium build to it. And most of all, it's really light and fast. I mean, I can just toss this thing around. It literally does not even feel like I'm holding anything. And literally just listen to the switches from this mice. It just sounds like it's fast. That's literally how good it is. And I'm pretty sure this mice could be wireless. I'm actually not sure. I gotta make sure it's actually wireless. Yeah, it's right here. We have the USB dongle for it. A really fast and small and light mouse. Definitely a huge reason why Peterbot actually uses it. And here is what the entire setup looks like with everything plugged in now. So we have the Apex Pro TKL, definitely one of the fastest gaming keyboards that you could actually buy right now. And I mean, just take a look at the RGB. This thing looks like super clean. And it also has a multimedia tool where you guys can actually adjust the actuation point as well. And yeah, on the software, I already set this thing to the fastest actuation point. So this keyboard right now is on its fastest mode. And next to that, we do have the G Pro Superlight. Like it says in the name, this thing is just super fast and light. A really great mouse that all the pros literally use. And then the monitor is the Zowie XL2566K 360 hertz monitor with the DIAC technology. And this monitor I have actually never seen anyone use besides Peterbot. Let's first set this thing to 360 hertz on the display options. So let's go ahead and set it to 360 hertz. I haven't played on 360 hertz in a long time, so definitely this is going to be really smooth. And yeah, this monitor is a 1920 by 1080 at 360 hertz monitor. 24 inches, so definitely not the most widest monitor, but I do have it paired with my RTX 5080 gaming PC, which we will be able to run a consistent 360 FPS. Okay, let's first set our FPS at 360 to match the monitor's refresh rate. Let's put it on 360 FPS. And I mean, if you guys just take a look at the FPS, my 5080 gaming PC can run a pretty consistent 360 FPS. And Peterbot does have an RTX 4090 gaming PC, which is still better than the 5080, but the 5080 is definitely as good as the 4090 still. All right, let's go ahead and test out Peterbot's peripherals. This thing is pretty good. I do need to change the sensitivity for my mouse. The Superlight definitely feels a lot slower, so let's go bump it up a little bit. And yeah, I mean, this thing is just super fast. The super fast actuation point from this keyboard, it's really noticeable if you guys start editing. A lot of my edits are actually registering really fast. And pairing it with the 360 hertz monitor, I mean, this thing is just the perfect setup. It's just super fast and perfect for competitive Fortnite, which is why Peterbot actually uses it. Yeah.
Now we're talking a setup that's actually designed for competitive gaming. This is what it's all about. Fast response times, smooth visuals, and a keyboard that registers your every move like it's reading your mind. If this is what Peterbot is using, it's no wonder he's crushing the competition. This setup looks like it could turn anyone into a gaming legend, or at least make them feel like one. Let's hope it lives up to the hype in those intense Fortnite matches.
Yeah, everything in this setup is just like super fast, which is the main point. But once again, the only thing I really don't like is the monitor's bezel. Just taking a look at the monitor, it kind of feels really off. But I mean, this monitor does have 360 hertz, so definitely fast. I'll turn up the sensitivity just a little bit more. It feels kind of slow. Play on 1600 DPI, and I think I accidentally turned it to 800. I'm too lazy to go back into the software and change it back. Oh my God, bro. This keyboard is registering too fast, honestly.
Too fast? Now that's a problem I'd love to have. If the keyboard is registering every little tap, it sounds like you're in for some serious gaming action. It's like having a superpower. Just hope you can keep up with it. If you can harness that speed, you might just be unstoppable in Fortnite. Let's see if you can turn that rapid response into some epic plays.
Every time I play on the Apex Pro, I have to get used to it first because of how fast it really is. And actually, before I test out the FPS in game, I want to go back into 240 FPS just to see if there's like a huge difference. Okay, there's like a slight difference between 240 FPS and 360. It's honestly nothing too crazy, but if you guys set it back to 360 FPS, you will see that like a difference. Now, actually, I want to test out the DIAC technology on this monitor. I'm pretty sure it's just literally in the settings for this monitor. Okay, so in the settings, you guys can actually change a bunch of stuff. Right here is the DIAC technology for this monitor. Right now it's on premium. You guys can like change it on or off, and it basically adjusts to your FPS game, so it's like less motion blur, matches up with like the fast-paced gaming, all that stuff, just so you don't get dizzy or whatnot. Let's go ahead and leave it at premium. And then on this monitor, there's also different modes. We have it on FPS right now, but as you guys can see, there are a bunch of color modes. And yeah, we should be good. The DIAC is on now. But now let's go ahead and play my first ranked game for this new season. So let's see if this Peterbot gaming setup literally turns me into Peterbot. And then yeah, with the RTX 5080, I am running 360 FPS in game, really consistently. All right, this is my first ranked game. Let's see what rank I actually get with this Peterbot gaming setup. Hopefully I get pushed into like platinum or diamond just so I can hit Unreal pretty easily. Free kill right here. No. What the? Okay, free kill. I don't know where that guy came from, but I'll take the kill, you know? Where's this guy? Right here. Oh, he's running.
The moment of truth. Spotting an opponent in game is like finding a juicy bug in the underbrush. Exciting and a bit nerve-wracking. Let's see if this fancy setup can turn that encounter into a victory. With all that speed and tech, you better make quick work of them. Just remember, it's not just about the gear, it's about how you use it. Good luck.
Oh, he's running. Oh, what the? What the? Yo! There's no way these guys are real. There's no way these guys are real. 360 is too smooth, man. My aim is actually gonna be really off. He's above me, he's above me. 30? He's above. Cracked. Oh my god. I'm actually playing pretty bad just because how smooth 360 is. I gotta get back used to it, man. I gotta actually get back used to it. But for the most part, I mean, the setup is just completely like super fast. There's no way these guys are real. I'm on my rank up game. I should be hitting something crazy, right? Oh crap. He's above. Right here. Full box. Crack. There we go.
There it is, a solid play. Cracking an opponent is always a satisfying moment, especially when you're trying to rank up. With that setup, you should be able to pull off some impressive moves. Let's see if you can keep that momentum going and turn this game into a victory. Keep your focus sharp and make those fast reflexes count.
There we go. I should be able to place like platinum or diamond. There's like no way I don't. These players are literally like AIs, bro. They're literally bots. 50? Oh my, bro, the sensitivity. Okay, it's actually a lot lower now. Crack. 200. Let's go. That felt so weird. The mouse like literally felt so slow for like a few seconds. Ready? First try. No. Okay, doesn't matter. I was actually expecting to take that wall first try just because I had the Apex Pro. 27? 200. Yeah, I mean, the Apex Pro, this thing is good. Like, I really love the Apex Pro. Every time I play on Apex Pro, it literally is like a cheat code, like I said. 47? 200. Perfect. I already have 10 kills. Wait, I could just keep keying people and I might actually hit like diamond. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Spotting an opponent is always a rush, especially when you're on a roll with those kills. This is where all that practice and your fancy setup come into play. Let's see if you can capitalize on this moment and rack up even more points. Keep that focus sharp and make your moves count.
This guy is another bot. We're good. I just gotta keep keying people. I'm just gonna keep on finding people. Hold up. I think there's someone right here. 27? Okay, GG's. Yeah, there's no way I'm not hitting something crazy. I already have 13 kills. There's still 18 left. I could still push like 20 kills. 200? Just keep on W keying everyone. I literally have the best keyboard. I can literally just key everyone. Hold on. Right here, right here, right here, right here. 200. 15 kills. 15 kills. Okay. There's still one more down here. We're just gonna get up. We're just gonna get up. Crack. $200. Let's go. I mean, you guys can see, right? I'm literally just taking these walls first try. I promise you, it's the key.
There it is, taking those walls down like a pro. If you're nailing those edits and builds effortlessly, it's definitely a testament to that Apex Pro keyboard. It's like having a secret weapon in your arsenal. Keep riding that momentum, and let's see how many more you can rack up before the game ends.
I promise you, it's the keyboard. It's not my ping, I promise. All right, we're at 16 kills. 16 kills. Hold up. I can jump over here. First try. Oh, crap. 200. I gotta hit diamond. I gotta hit diamond on the Peterbot setup. Come on. He's running. Oh, my. Oh, my. Yeah, that's something else I noticed about the mouse. I mean, my aim just 10 times gets better. More people? More people? Where? Where? Okay, right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Dead? Where's the other guy? He's just taking my loot. Dead? That's 20. That's 20. Where's more people? Where's more people? Where's more people? Where's more people? Where? Where are they? Where are they? I see him. I see him. He's taking my loot. He's taking my loot. What?
Ah, the classic loot thief. Nothing gets the adrenaline pumping quite like someone swiping your hard-earned gear. It's time to show them who's boss. With that setup, you should have the upper hand. Let's see if you can turn this situation around and reclaim what's yours.
What? There's a guy in a storm. He's one. 200? Here, right here. Oh, crap. Full box. Wait for him to edit. Cracked. First try. 200. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Edit. Oh crap. Full box. 200. Okay, I see one. 66. He's gotta be right here. He's going up. I'm going up. He's nowhere to be found. Hello.
Cracked. That's what we like to hear. It sounds like you're really finding your groove with the setup. With that kind of performance, you're definitely on your way to racking up those kills. Keep that momentum going, and let's see how many more you can get before the game wraps up.
Crack. Full box. Let's go.
27 kills with the Peterbot gaming setup. Now that's impressive. You've clearly mastered that gear and are making the most of its capabilities. It's like you've unlocked a new level of gameplay. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just hit that diamond rank in no time.
Oh my god. 27 kills with the Peterbot gaming setup. I'll take diamond rank. I'll take diamond rank. Come on. Come on, Peterbot. Bless me up. Bless me up. 26 kills. What we get? What we get? Okay, platinum 1. Platinum 1. I'll take it. Let's go. 26 kills. I'll take it. Let's go. GG's.
Well folks, we've waded through Kxng's extravagant purchase of a gaming setup that seems more like a lavish bog than a tech paradise. Who knew unboxing a monitor could be as excruciating as watching a slug trying to climb a tree? I went in expecting the usual parade of overhyped nonsense. And boy, did I get a full show. From talking about thick bezels that scream for attention, to contemplating whether a keyboard could type my grumpy thoughts before I even think them, I tell ya, I barely managed to keep my skull from turning into a grin-well. Reluctantly, I must admit that little control system was a nice surprise, like finding a juicy bug unexpectedly. But let's not lose sight of the real question. Does this fancy setup actually deliver, or is it just another puddle of flashy lights in a swamp of mediocrity? Psych did pull off some impressive moves, and that 27 kill stat is a testament to the gear. Grudgingly, I'll give credit where it's due. In conclusion, is this setup worth the hype, or is it just a luxurious catch for a shallow pond? Well, if you can afford to drop a fortune on a flashy monitor and a keyboard that feels harder than a rock, maybe it is. Just remember, all the gadgets in the world won't help if you can't actually play the game. So here's hoping Kxng can keep that momentum rolling before the whole thing unravels like my patience on a bad day. Now, if you enjoyed watching me sift through this overpriced garbage, do the old croaky toad a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join me for more of this nonsense. Until next time, keep your gaming setups less flashy than a toad's backside after a rainstorm.